अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज हम देखेंगे शोएब अख्तर को। शोएब अख्तर द लेजेंड फास्ट बॉलर, फास्टेस्ट फास्ट बॉलर। 161.3 की जो इसने बॉल कराई थी, आज तक उसका रिकॉर्ड कोई नहीं तोड़ पाया। ये 2003 में उसने निक नाइट को कराई थी इंग्लैंड में वर्ल्ड कप के खिलाफ। तो ये हमारा एक फ़ख्र है शोएब अख्तर, और इस पे कभी भी मैच फिक्सिंग और इससे रिलेटेड भी कभी इल्ज़ाम लगाए तो इस हवाले से भी साफ़ है। और जो इसका एग्रेशन और एटीट्यूड था, आज के फास्ट बॉलर्स तो सोच भी नहीं सकते कि वो क्या था। शोएब अख्तर अपनी इंजरी के बायस बड़ा मसला रहा, लेकिन पाकिस्तान को उसने बहुत अच्छे से सर्व किया। 2011 का वर्ल्ड कप उसका आखिरी वर्ल्ड कप था, और हमने एक कलेक्शन बनाया है वीडियोस का शोएब अख्तर के लेजेंड को देखने के लिए। आप लोग ये वीडियोस देखें और अंडरस्टैंड करें कि शोएब अख्तर क्या चीज़ था जब वो 155 कोई मजाक के तौर पे मतलब कराता था। आज के बॉलर 145 150 करा देते हैं तो ये लोग इनके होश उड़ जाते हैं। वो कंसेक्यूटिवली 8-10 साल तक 155 और 160 के बीच में वो बॉलिंग करता रहा, और उसका कोई प्रेज नहीं हुआ उस वक्त लोगों को लगता था मजाक है। इंजरी में वो खेलता रहा इंजेक्शन लगा लगा के। उसके अपने भी कुछ इश्यूज थे, ये मसला नहीं, ये बात नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी हमें जितना उसको लेजेंडरी बना देना चाहिए था, तो इंडिया में होता तो पता नहीं क्या कर देते उसके साथ। लेकिन चलो, पाकिस्तानी सही, उसने जो बॉलिंग करी है वो आप सिर्फ देखें और इंजॉय करें। अपना ख्याल रखेंगे।
Bowling as quick as he can and doing it pretty easy.
Well, the short leg's back in position. Shahid Afridi at leg gully. It's pretty close there. Oh, that's four. That's a very, very good delivery. Batsman didn't have much control over that one. It was a magnificent delivery.
That's unbelievable pace and bounce. Anybody can bowl quicker than that. I'd like to see him, but that's just taken off. That is, if Rashid Latif stood on first slip shoulders, he might have been a chance of getting a glove on that. Unbelievable delivery.
Shoaib Akhtar, I thought bowled very well. Colonial Stadium, good fiery spell. It's going to be bowling from the members' end. What a ripper, what a good piece of bowling. 151.1, a wicket maiden, superb fast bowling, and a big breakthrough.
Talked about in-swing. Don't worry about the old ball, I can do it with the new one too. Not only with good pace, 151 Ks, it swings in and it's right on the mark of middle and off. Ricky Ponting looking to play his favourite shot without the footwork we've been talking about. Tough job. Shoaib Akhtar, magnificent for his captain. Ponting gone for 14, 2 for 44.
Oh, and he's bowled him, leg stump. Darren Lehmann does have a habit, particularly early in his innings, of getting a long way across. I think Shoaib Akhtar has noted that. The first one was aimed at leg stump.
The first ball, whenever you come in as a batsman, got to be sharp. Those first balls, always the most dangerous for a batsman, and unfortunately Darren Lehmann hasn't got past the first one. Just walked across his stumps, and Shoaib Akhtar right on target again. Tremendous bowling.
Chance at third man, and he's caught. Syed Anwar down at third man. A full-blooded cut from Damien Martin, but he has a tendency not to get over the top of them, and it's carried all the way to third man.
Pretty similar to the two previous balls, that one. Short, a little bit wider this one. Damien Martin threw the kitchen sink at it, looking for power rather than direction. Unfortunately for Damien Martin, it went straight to Syed Anwar, and he's just hung on to it. Didn't know much about it. It stayed in there, unfortunately, for Australia. Damien Martin out for 11.
Dropping. A bit of an outside edge. Rashid Latif takes that one. No footwork again. Shoaib Akhtar lands it exactly where it needed to be to pinch the outside edge.
Great bowling by Shoaib Akhtar, and his colleagues recognise it as well. Just outside off stump, slightly further up, and well, he's got the danger man out. Bevan out, caught behind for 10 off the bowling of Shoaib Akhtar. This is how it happened. Look at his left foot. He's way towards the leg side there, and well, he knows it's an important wicket, that one. It's the end of Bevan and almost the end of Australia. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Oh, yes, he's got him. 5 for Shoaib, right up there in the block hole. A magnificent delivery. Shoaib Akhter back into the attack. And first ball, he's got it right up there and dead straight. Boy, if you're a tailender, you don't want one of those.
We're trying to get the left leg down the pitch. Jason Gillespie, that's a beauty. 142 kilometres an hour, straight, dipping in. I don't care if you're about number 10, that's hard to hit. That's superb bowling. Shoaib Akhtar's picked up 5 wickets. Gillespie gone first ball. Australia now 9 for 142.
Picked it up just inches away from the boundary line.
Oh, superb delivery by Shoaib Akhtar. Rahul Dravid played all over it. Just what the Pakistanis needed. The rock for India. Rahul Dravid returns back to the pavilion after doing not very much. 24 for Rahul Dravid. Tony, fabulous delivery again.
Oh, there's nothing that beats a straight Yorker, especially just after the break. Nothing worse. The batsman's been out there, he's just got himself cooled down, he gets up there and the bowler comes in and bowls the most magnificent Yorker. Not only was it a good Yorker, the ball also swung in, so it seems to me that a little bit of reverse swing has started to happen here for the Pakistanis, and this could be a very significant factor. And of course, now that the man himself's arriving, we could be in for some real fun.
That's it, Rahul Dravid gone then. The third wicket for India on 24 to 93 deliveries. And India now 147 for 3. And in walks the man that all the world of cricket loves to see, Sachin Tendulkar. Well, we heard from Sunny before that maybe Sachin is due for a big knock. Kookaburra ball has been known to swing a lot more when it does get a little older and a little used. Of course, it's down from Australia, isn't it?
Yes, and this reverse swing is obviously something that the Pakistanis specialise in, and that one certainly, that ball that got Dravid, certainly went in quite late, and if it's really full, it can take a bit of playing. And it'll be interesting now to see whether he keeps it right up to Sachin as well, and bowls him a couple that are right up there in the block hole.
Right then, the crowd will surely roar in anticipation as Sachin Tendulkar faces his first delivery from Shoaib Akhtar. He's bowling from the other end, of course. He had a lot of problem bowling from the commentator box end, the south end as such. But here he is now, to the maestro himself. Oh, fantastic delivery, both. That's amazing. Virtually the same delivery. A little straight to Sydney. Fireworks here for Shoaib Akhtar. He is delighted.
That is a very, very special moment in Test cricket. They've been waiting to see him all day, and this young man has produced the perfect delivery. The world's best player goes out to bat, and everyone's been waiting for him. And what does he get? First ball, the ball's just started to swing in, and he gets a delivery. Well, I don't suppose any delivery is unplayable, but it was a beauty. It swung in late, and well, it just looked to me as if it went straight underneath his bat. Well, they'll all be very sad.
True.
Pakistan.
Walking up a bit of pace there, that's hit Ganguly. He's in trouble here. He's down on the ground. Now, did that hit him straight on the stomach? On his hand, one doesn't know. Probably even the hip bone. There's no doubt about the fact that he's down and out for the count. That was a quick ball from Shoaib Akhtar.
Yes, Shoaib put in a little bit extra there, bent his back, and it just took off from just short of good length. A real rib roaster that. There's not a lot Ganguly could do. He was looking to play a defensive shot, but it was just a little too quick for the left-hander. He's in pain, definitely. Walking off slowly. That's the wise thing to do. Maybe go for an X-ray or even ice that area to relieve some pain. Let's hope it's not too serious.
Let's hope he gets some good treatment quickly. You never know, he might just come back to bat later on in the innings. But for the moment, Rahul Dravid has come out to the centre. He's gone! Taken on the onside there. Freely the fielder. That was clipped off his hips, and Afridi moving very quickly across to his left, taking the catch with 2 hands.
Well, this was a blinder. This is an area where Pakistani team have tremendously improved themselves fielding. It's not an easy position to field that square leg. You are just blinded for a while. There you see diving and beautifully held. So India lose an important wicket there of Rahul. Dravid gone for 0 and they are 1 down for 16.
Well, a quick delivery and almost a mix-up. Oh, he's hit the stumps direct as well. Good job, they went back. Ejaz coming across very quickly there, picked that up and hit the stumps. Really had only had 1 stump to look at. They thought about taking a single, changed their minds. Ejaz was on it in a flash, and watch this throw. Oh, well bowled, beautifully bowled. That's a top line just outside the off stump and moving away just a little bit. Oh, that's well bowled. That was a slower delivery, and he didn't pick it, and it's a run. There's a fumble there, and that's good running. This one can understand why he got really stirred up. Oh, this could be. Oh, it would have been run out had he hit the stumps. Well, the Indians look a little bit rattled to me. There must have been a yes and a no there.
This is tension, isn't it? Pressure, not being able to get away. Jadeja sets off, stops him, no. And this is Saeed Anwar, I think. Take aim. Ooh, missed.
Oh, that's a good shot. Very well played. Running away down to well fielded as well. Imran Nazir is down in the boundary there. Pakistan are very committed in the field today. 35 for 1.
Wrapped on the pads, up goes the finger. This is where he's so dangerous. He's been brought back just for that, to give Pakistan a breakthrough. And the new man, Sehwag, might just have expected a Yorker, but it was too quick for him.
Yes, I think that went in the air a little bit, and he obviously was trying to whip it away through the onside. Let's see if we can pick this up. Just watch the line of the ball. Starts just outside and starts to slant in there. Yes, and that's out. The ball swung in, that's why it beat the bat. That was a good delivery, bowled at high pace as well, and up goes the finger of the umpire. That's always bad news, and so Sehwag is out for 1, and India 150 for 6.
So Rishikesh Khanit on strike now. And wrapped on the pads again, and this time the umpire signalling that would have missed leg stump. But good bowling by Shoaib Akhtar.
Yes, either that or it pitched outside leg stump, but let's have a look at it again. Well, yes, it pitched outside leg stump, but he was it's interesting. You don't often see umpires reacting like that. Just watch his hand, little smile on his face saying pitched outside leg stump, don't bother. And of course the reaction there of the bowler, oh no, it was.
He's off the mark here. He'll come back for 2.
Well, 4 hours, 25 minutes for 196 runs, and the only major stand there was between Sourav Ganguly, who showed great courage in the innings, and that stand with Robin Singh of 74 put a respectable face on the Indian innings. Just wondered whether or not the 33 extras would be relevant when Pakistan bat. Let's have a look at the Pakistan bowling figures. Well, the best performances at the bottom really is Taqlain Mushtaq, 3 for 49 off his 9.5, but a devastating spell by Shoaib Akhtar, 2 for 18 off his 10 overs with Mon Maiden, and boy is he quick.
That's a quick bouncer. This was short and quick and was well left by Ramesh. Moving away from the line, keeping the eyes on the ball. It's well done.
That's gone over Mohan.
Four welcome runs for the Indians. Score moves on to 47. And this really is a telling partnership now. If they can get to 50, it's a big, big psychological victory.
No ball. This ball really did dip in very, very quickly.
This was nicely bowled. Put in a lot of effort in that one. Came back to Lakshman. There you see a bit of reverse swing for Shoaib Akhtar.
In the first innings, he was declared out leg before to Wasim Akram. And then and this time he's got him with a short pitch delivery. In the second innings, he's dismissed him with a quick bouncer.
Watch the line here. The line of the short pitch ball is extremely good. Aimed towards the body. And that's what got him into trouble. Trying to get out of the way. Just got a bit of glove on it.
Takes a quick single. But I'm not too sure that was such a good idea.
I think he was struggling here.
This one kept low. It was pitched halfway down. The ball just kept low.
With the speed itself is difficult to handle, and when the bounce is uneven, well, it's a nightmare for the batsman.
Takes a quick single. But I'm not too sure that was such a good idea.
I think he was struggling here.
This one kept low. It was pitched halfway down. The ball just kept low.
With the speed itself is difficult to handle, and when the bounce is uneven, well, it's a nightmare for the batsman.
There he goes. That's what he was trying. Lure him into the drive. Good over that. 151 for 4.
The Pakistani is very noisy now. They're right on top. That was good ball again.
No ball again.
Now that ball was awesome. It was quick and swung a long way. Could have missed leg stump maybe, but the no ball call just helped us on that occasion there. Could have missed leg stump, but very close.
And Nazruddin on the back foot. The last one playing it. Went over the boundary line.
Big shout. He's out. LBW. Man Mungia not fully forward. That in-swinging delivery. Striking once again for Pakistan. And India.
This is a very good delivery. Came back. The in-swinger and caught him plumb in front of the wickets. Good attacking bowling by Shoaib Akhtar. Getting Mongi out. LBW. India lose another wicket there. 6-1 for 190.
bat saved him maybe, but again, very quick and bit of swing as well.
Well, I think it was drifting towards down the leg side.
Well, I think that's what the umpire said, going down.
No doubt about it. Middle stump. And just watch the wicketkeeper.
Oh, that's a quick delivery, but that came back too much to the missed leg stump. 209 for 6.
Much later. This is the slow delivery. Very well bowled, very well disguised by Shoaib Akhtar.
Yes, it's got a very good slow one as well. You see fingers being rolled over the ball, and it narrowly missed the off stump. Yes, that was very close indeed.
Big shout. Once again, I think the ball was doing just a little too much. .88, his highest test score. It came here in Calcutta in 1996 against South Africa. Hit it up in the air. Has he taken it? He's walked. Anil Kumble has walked. He hasn't even waited for the umpire's decision.
Well, see now, see not there for the drive, and the bat in the air, and a brilliant take by Shahid Afridi. That's a wonderful catch. Diving
proceedings. They're all waiting for the result here. Came in sharply and did well to counter that. 231 for 9. Was bowled in, quite expected, and Akhtar again gets it on the spot, and the Pakistanis have won the first test match in the Coca-Cola Asian Test Championship.
Got him, played on, and so Ricky Ponting is walking back. Lucky breakthrough for the Pakistanis. They were hoping they'd get a wicket, and it has come in the shape of an inside edge.
Well, that was a very lackadaisical shot there from Ponting. Didn't move his feet at all. Didn't need to hit the spot with this one. It was short and wide. Now just watch what he does. It's a fairly average delivery. Look at the footwork there. He's just lunged at that. Got a thick inside edge. So your good deliveries don't always get them. You always get a bonus wicket, and that was a very good wicket for him. Ponting gone for 7. 74 for 2.
This is bowling into the breeze, Shoaib Akhtar. And ball him, clean him up with a fantastic in-swinging ball. That is magical stuff from Shoaib Akhtar. Cleaned up first ball, Mark Waugh.
Well, he's caught him napping. Mark Waugh's come out. He looked like he wasn't quite ready for that, but it was a good delivery. We said the ball before wasn't so good. This was a beauty. Tailed right into Mark Waugh. Probably hit his pads too, I think, and then onto the stumps. Cleaned him up, no end. So again, second time in this match, Shoaib Akhtar will be on a hat-trick. Look at it go in, bang, off the legs, onto the stumps. Rattle, Mark looks around. Oh, my dear. First ball, Shoaib, isn't he happy? Like I said, just what the doctor ordered. Third wicket down now, 74 runs. Well, I think if he bowls the same delivery, it's going to be hard to keep out. Steve Waugh, I think, will be looking for the in-swinging Orca. But mind you, if they're getting up towards 90, 100 miles an hour, they're still pretty hard to keep out when you first walk to the crease. What a contrast this is too. Here we go.
Oh, very close to an outside edge. Desperately close, but not close enough. Fantastic 3 deliveries from Shoaib Akhtar.
Watch this again. I don't know how it misses. It just tails in right at the death, and it's just gone past that off stump.
Steve Waugh very determined. Very close to the stumps. We'll try again, Shoaib Akhtar. Close. And given by the umpire. This is magical stuff. This is incredible cricket from Pakistan and Shoaib Akhtar. He's picked up 3 huge wickets in 1 over, and Pakistan back in business.
Well, 1 ball too late. Mind you, it doesn't make much difference. He'll be happy anyway. Hat-trick or not, he's still got 3 in the over. Steve Waugh, second ball, LBW, and he wasn't happy either. But Shoaib done him for pace, caught him right on the crease, bowling full again. Let's have a look at the tram lines. Just outside. Well, there's the shadow of the stumps there. He's caught him on the crease. I don't think it's going to miss.
Absolutely right. Fair decision in the end, although Steve Waugh didn't seem to agree with the umpire. Gone for a not 74 for 4. 2 slips in place. Silly mid-off and shot square, both at the catching position. Shoaib Akhtar rolling here. Not a great deal of feet movement from Damien Martin, but what an over. 3 wickets and Australia 74 for 4. Pakistan looking extremely good.
They were 1 for 61, 2 for 74, and now they're 4 for 74, all in the space of about 1 over, or 5 minutes I was going to say, but it would have taken a bit longer that with the time in and out.
Venkit has given it. Another one goes down. Matthew Hayden stayed in his crease, and the Pakistani teammates and Siklan Mushtaq delirious. They've got another big one. And what a comeback this has been. Matthew Hayden walking back, obviously not very happy. Think, well, we'll be able to see in a replay whether he nicked that or not, but he's not happy at all.
Well, Sir Clane joining in the action too as well. Matthew Hayden, well, intimated that he wasn't too happy with that. He did lunge at it fairly hard, but, well, was there a bat on it? Let's have a look.
And I think it'd be pretty unlucky with that one. Venkit was pretty sure. Tawfiq Umar was the man who caught him. But he's walking back to the pavilion, disgusted. Another wicket falls, and Steve Waugh not liking the situation one bit.
Well, I think that one might have been a little ordinary. 5 for 74.
Very quick from Shoaib Akhtar. Adam Gilchrist missed it. And Pakistani fielders all pumped up. A leg by given by the umpire, but Adam Gilchrist missed it. Oh, clean him! This is fantastic bowling. Shoaib Akhtar is on fire. What a ball, what a quick ball. Adam Gilchrist beaten for pace, had no answer to that Yorker. It was quick, it was there. Adam Gilchrist just didn't see it.
Well, that's right, just too quick, too good. Right in on leg stump, couldn't have been any better. Perfect Yorker, this one. Watch, it goes wide of the crease. Zing, in she goes. Well, it's almost hit the stump on the full. Well, that was a quick delivery too. They have been in the 90-mile-an-hour zone, and that one, look at him soaring around like an eagle. Well, an eagle that's picking on the prey here. They're in big trouble. 85 for 6. And that man there, well, he's taken 4 of them in the space of a couple of overs.
Steve Waugh.
Bowled him, got his man, and that just might be the crucial wicket. Steve Waugh goes. Fine innings, Australia 238 for 6.
Was really Steve Waugh undone by this delivery, which has now tilted the game in Pakistan's favour.
So, is he the fastest bowler in the world? We might find out today. Shoaib Akhtar. And that's the first ball. Pace and swing. It's in the air and out. Shoaib Akhtar strikes in his first over. Just the start that Pakistan was. Herschel Gibbs out for naught. Wonderful start for Pakistan. Already Shoaib Akhtar bowling very quickly. Gibbs couldn't get on top of that. And Ijaz Ahmed takes the catch in the gully.
Yes, Herschel Gibbs will be very disappointed.
And the captain has come in at number 3. There's a terrific atmosphere here in Trent Bridge at the moment. Strong Pakistan contingent. That's wonderful. And I think they've got him. Umpire Shepherd, though, doesn't agree. Well, it was a very quick ball. It bounced. Connier certainly played at it. And the Pakistanis are not happy. Let's have a look at this. And certainly Pakistan felt that this flicked the glove on the way through. This could well be called a third man if he stays inside the boundary, and he does. It's an extraordinary way to get out, and again, it emphasises the pace of Shoaib Akhtar.
Calculated risk from Hansi Connier, just helped it up and over. In fact, he hit it pretty well. It was a good shot in the end. Sack Lane kept his head, judged it to perfection, just inside the boundary.
Here he is now to Neil Johnson. He's charging in. Yes, no, that is pretty quick. There's an appeal. I think that's hit the arm guard. Dave Orchard says it's hit the helmet, in which case it's probably got to be a no ball.
What a super delivery to cop first up, and that's gone straight into the helmet. Appeal from the fielders, but this is an absolute ripper delivery.
Gone. Beaten for pace. It was only a matter of time before Shoaib Akhtar pitched one up, and Grant Flower has been completely undone by a fast in-swinging Yorker from Shoaib Akhtar.
Stunning bowling from Shoaib Akhtar to remove Grant Flower. He'd been banging the ball in short. On this occasion, got the ball up to the bat. And if ever a player was done by sheer pace, that was it. Oh, what a brilliant catch, Azam Mahmood. He is a very useful cricketer. That was really flying quickly and well wide of him, and Azam Mahmood has enjoyed every second of that.
Well, this is sensational. Shoaib Akhtar bowling around 90 miles an hour. Sprang getting a thickish edge. Flew rapidly to Azhar Mahmood, who picked up a blinder one-handed. A pure reflex action. There you see him just lunging at that one and picking it up beautifully, one-handed, and he enjoyed that.
I bowled him, clean bowled him, neck and crop, what a delivery. Those stumps are lying all over the place. Pakistan have struck in the semi-finals. Shoaib Akhtar's the man to have taken the first wicket, and they are dancing in the aisles.
90 miles an hour, and was too quick for Nathan Astle. He struggled early on. Akhtar has caused the New Zealanders all sorts of problems. Magnificent bowling. Astle gone for 3, 20 for 1.
Here's that replay. Tiny little inside edge, leg stump, flat. Well, that was pace that did that. There it is again, and of course he loved it. Up he goes. That's his first. How many more, one wonders? It's not assuming any lift in the run rate. Oh, a ball, beautifully bowled, wonderfully bowled, brilliant bowling. That is absolutely unreal. He has risen to the occasion. They miss fielding all over the place. He's run in there and bowled a magnificent Yorker, and the leg stump is out of the ground.
Well, we've seen half a dozen blistering Yorkers today. This time it's Shoaib who breaks through, clean through Fleming's defences. He has to move his feet out of the way, lets the ball through. It goes under his bat, and he's celebrating again. Fleming bowled by Shoaib.
Oh, God, the slower ball, superbly bowled by Shoaib Akhtar. Drew Harris into the stroke. And Shoaib Akhtar gets his third wicket. New Zealand are 6 down.
That is stunning bowling from Shoaib Akhtar. His captain had brought him on to pick up a wicket to get Pakistan a breakthrough, and he's provided that with a slow delivery this time. Well disguised, rolling his fingers over the top of the ball, and Chris Harris completely bamboozled by that one.
Shot. Oh, excellent delivery. What a delivery. 94.7 could very short delivery. That's a hit him. It was a quick one. Change of action from Shoaib Akhtar also to get the ball at that uncomfortable position for the batsman. 121 for 3.
Double whirl of his arms there before he unleashes this bouncer. It takes Peterson by surprise.
It is, and I tell you what, it's a big wicket. Shoaib Akhtar gets his man. Kevin Peterson took him on. He's gone. The new ball has got a wicket. He'll be disappointed. So will his teammates. With all the hard work, but Shoaib Akhtar too quick for him on this occasion.
Well, expected short delivery from Shoaib Akhtar. Miscued shot by Kevin Peterson, looking to hit another 6. That occasion, ball was just a touch quick for him. Gone straight into mid-on's Muhammad Yusuf's hand. So England lost a wicket. Kevin Peterson gone for 100, 261 for 4.
Well, as you said, he's already lost 20%. The referee must have been looking at this. Must have got his eye on that. I don't know how he's feeling or the referee's thinking, but definitely there's something to look at. Nicely bowled once again, going down the leg side.
Well, he's played all round that, and that's middle stump out the ground. Andrew Flintoff comprehensively dismissed. It's missed a straight one.
What a delivery. That one just nipped back a little bit, not much, but no feet movement from Flintoff. Seam back a little bit, maybe a little inside edge onto the middle timber. Flintoff gone for 1.
Here he comes to stop it.
Well, I wouldn't put anything beyond a couple of overs just before lunch to negotiate.
Well, I just want to get these two out of the way, so... Has the ability, and that was one of the reasons that Pakistan left him out. Well, that's the word, was on the grapevine, that they were worried about his commitment. Wow, what a total misjudgment. The ball before swung in, This ball has swung in. The off stump goes out the ground. Dear, oh dear.
Hold the back pages. Draws on, yes, but Pakistan can win this game. Good declaration, Imzaman. Have a look at that. They feel that they've a chance here. Wonderful ball. It swings now. He's going to leave it. Top of off stump, perfect delivery. That is one big wicket for Pakistan. Truskothic, 0, 1 for 1.
Well, there's an appeal that Michael Vaughan, I don't think he was anywhere near it. He's smart. Captain needs to steady the ship. There's the swing.
Oh, it'll swing for a while.
A slower ball.
Slow, slow, quick, slow.
But he's bowled some lovely away swingers. That ball swung in the air and also kept going after pitching. And Michael Vaughan on the walk. With that front foot not going in the direction of the line of the ball.
3 slips, a gully and a short leg weight.
You know that.
It's gone the other way. There was some pad there. Everybody's getting very excited.
That ball came back, hit the pad. Now that looked extremely close.
Gone. Extravagant stroke from Bell. He hangs his head. He knows that he was drawn into the shot. Short and wide from Shoaib, but again at extreme pace, and Bell has gone for naught now. England in desperate straits at 10 for 3.
Not a great effort from Ian Bell. After batting so well in the last innings, he fell to the pressure that was being created out there by Inzamam and by Shoaib Akhtar. Very fast delivery, straightforward take for the keeper. Another wicket goes down. More pressure on England, gone for naught.
What a contest this is. It's very, very well played by Flynn.
Oh, excellent delivery. What a delivery. 94.7 could very well be his fastest off the game. And Jones, well, he was certainly stung by that movement. Almost toppled him.
God! Is it? Yes. I think Andrew Flintoff may have just assisted Darrell here in making that decision, because the finger didn't go up straight away after the appeal was made, but Andrew Flintoff, I think, took a step towards the dressing room. But another wicket has fallen. England still not out of the woods.
Well, he'll be disappointed with this, Andrew Flintoff. There's no reason to play at it. Under the circumstances, he was through him for pace, hits the glove, balloons to gully. And that is a big, big wicket at this stage. Big wicket. Andrew Flintoff goes. England have some work to do yet. He departs.
And he's in pain. This has hit him, I reckon, on the back of the head or somewhere near the eye as he's pointing.
Around the wicket now, as he loves doing to left-handers. Oh, goodness me, that is a nasty one. Wow, that has hit him. That is very, very nasty indeed. Shoaib Akhtar's down there very quickly. Mohan Khan is there as well. They're asking for the change room, and that is not great. That is horrible for...
He's bowled him with a beauty. Jacques Collis was playing a purely defensive shot. He was trying to bowl quick in the last 2 overs, and they got the first wicket of Jacques Collis. Going back to shows in the leg. Good delivery, that one. Coming into the batsman for Australia. Field for LBW, and that's out. First ball. That was some great bowling there by... Good break there for Pakistan. More or less the same delivery. The previous one was quite polished. And Andrew Hassan lunging forward. Out. Walker. Blast the middle stump out of the ground. Certainly, there it is again. Very quick. Yorker in swinging. I'm sure we need to do something about it. Just played down the wrong line. Over. What a good delivery this is. Feeling that he's playing. Yeah, just played down the Bakerloo. The ball was coming down the Waterloo. Well, he dug the previous one out. This one he couldn't. And express in one leg before. So obviously, the pace that he's generating out this wicket is too much to handle. And finding late and coming, no free movement, but he was beaten by the pace. No doubt about it. Brilliant performance. Tony DeVille has gone for 7. He's about to sing his praises about the fact that he had in fact got 2. Him without any wicket, and juniors, as they would call them, Fazal Akbar and Shoaib. Fazal Akbar winning 8 overs for 16 runs and picking up 2 wickets, and what a performance.
Right, so it's Shoaib Akhtar. Oh, and that one way over the top of the head of the batsman. Now, this is going to be quite interesting, actually. Shoaib Akhtar has no doubt been told by his captain, and he's no doubt spoken to plenty of people about Perth, and he's been looking forward to coming over here, and he would have been told that you've got to be very careful that you don't bowl too short. Now look at that, way over the top of the batsman's head. His normal bouncer length here, he's going to pass harmlessly over the top of the batsman's head. Now, he's got a big smile on his face. I suppose that's understandable. Fast bowlers like bowling here, but the smile won't last very long unless he gets his length right. If he gets his length right, he might be quite a handful. Shoaib Akhtar, wind at his back. Ooh, and that one's screaming through to the wicketkeeper. 142.3.
That looked quick. No doubt about that. Just checking there that he's not getting too close to the batting crease, getting over it and being called for no bowling.
It's a big jump, isn't he? And he really does let it rip. Ricky Ponting, I think, will probably be looking to let it go wherever possible. Not too sure that he'll take him on with a hook at the moment. Another no ball. So that's 3 out of 3.
Better check again. They've come from everywhere. I don't think they're inquiring as to the wording of the law. They're just seeing if it could be relaxed a little.
There's still quite a lot of overs to be bowled in the day's play. Another 23 tonight, so local time, that's Perth time. That looks like around about 6 o'clock. It'll be 9 o'clock over in the eastern states. So at least another hour and a half. And if he keeps bowling no balls, that one was okay. No, it wasn't. Another one. That's 4 out of 4. Do you think he's excited or what?
Well, he should be shouting at the bowler.
Yes, well, just listening to what he said there, relax, take your time, okay? And that's what he's saying to his fast man, relax, take your time. Well, there's 2 things we know about him. He's way over. Look at that. Way over. Long stride, too. Yes, he's not relaxing. I think he's been thinking about this pitch for so long. He's heard how fast and bouncy it is. He's in a terrorised frame of mind. And he's in that frame of mind before he's ready for it. He's got to get the length right first.
Sometimes when you over-adjust, you can finish up wrapping your left ankle around your right ear.
Good one. That's it. He's got one in the right zone with his foot, certainly. Well, that was a very fast delivery. 149.1. .154 is his fastest delivery on this tour. 154.3. He's already creeping up to the 150s, and at the moment he's overstriding a little bit. Yes, this over could take a while.
The adjustment he's made here certainly allowed him to run in very fast with that last delivery, which was legitimate.
Oh, well played, straight down the ground, lovely shot, that'll go for 4. Try to get it right up there, and it was very, very well played.
I'll be talking to him partly about the no balling, getting his feet in the right spot. Also, you'll want him to avoid doing what he'd been warned about, bowling too short and also bowling half volleys. That was the half volley.
It was a quick one, and you got it all right there. The length wasn't too bad. The foot was okay, just a little bit wide. Welcome back to the WACA, to our South Australian viewers. You've come at a very interesting time. Shoaib is bowling his first over. It's taken 4 minutes so far, and he's bowled 4 no balls and 3 legitimate balls, one of which has been hit for 4. 4 for 71, the score at the moment. He's also bowled 1 delivery at around about 150 odd kilometres an hour. Oh, and a little bit of bat there, but didn't quite carry. There was just a little bit of inside edge there, and it could so easily have gone straight to the fieldsman. Yusuf Yohana has been given the job of fielding it forward short leg. Mohammad Akram was there in the previous 2 test matches and took a bit of a battering in that position. Got a long run up, and this is a long over. And yet another one to go. So far, this is a 7-minute over. We said that we thought play would be going for at least another hour and a half today. That's as long as Shoaib doesn't bowl too many more no balls. He's been kept waiting. Perhaps that's why he's a little bit excited here. Didn't get the new ball. It was taken by his captain and Mohammad Akram. Oh, nicely played. He's waiting for the slightly shorter ball. He's hit that one away nicely. It's going to go all the way down to the boundary at mid-wicket. Well, lots of no balls and 12 runs off the over. 4 for 76. So 4 for 75. Shoaib hoping to get it right this over, so that's not a bad start. Get a reasonable length delivery just outside the off stump, and most importantly though, getting his front foot behind that front line. Righto, just for the benefit of some of you who've just joined in, perhaps coming home from work, the Australian dismissal so far. Michael Slater, as we said, was the first to go. Out LBW to Wasim Akram. That is the second ball, and that swung back quite a long way. Hit him on the back leg. Then the second wicket, this one nicely taken, actually blew it there, nudged that one to Inzamam. He was interfered with by the second slip, caught it nicely. Hand went past the front of him there, and well, that at the end of the day was very well taken. So Slater and Blewett have done so well in this series so far, both out quite quickly today. Yes, so Langer then came in, and he's still there, but the War brothers were then at the crease. First of all, Mark, and this is how he was out, caught by the sub Ali there. Ghulam Ali, very nicely taken off the bowling of Mohammad Akram, and then this one, a little inside edge bobbing up to Yusuf Yohana, off the bowling of Akram to some steep bounce there, and all of a sudden the War brothers too were gone. And at that stage the Australians in quite serious trouble. Things have settled down a little bit since then. Langer is grinding away out there and actually looking pretty good. And Ponting too. He's had a bit of a rough start, but he's okay at the moment. Oh, well bowled. That's quicker. That's right up there, the 150s. Yes, so he's looking for that line. Leave everything he possibly can. Yes, so Mohammad Akram certainly bowled very well. Got some good bounce out there. Wasim Akram also today got a wicket early on, which he would have enjoyed very much. He did. His reaction was quite interesting, because he's not had much luck early on in the Test matches. But when he's gone for the hook shot there, that's gone way over the top. Way over the top. 4 runs. Well, I thought that Ponting might look to let things go here a little bit, but he's decided to have a go at him. He didn't quite get onto that one. Little top edge over the keeper's head.
And it was ball hit bat rather than bat hit ball. It was very much the bat not being through in the correct position. During the World Cup this year, I saw Joan Campbell caught off Shoaib Akhtar. It was on the Bristol ground, playing a stroke similar to that.
Oh, and he bailed out of that one. That was a quick delivery. Oof. It's hit him on the shoulder again, so at the moment Ponting taking a little bit of bruising. Won't see him rub too many of them, but he got hit down the other end by Akram. Glove and chest. That one looked to me as if it clipped his right shoulder. that one just too short. That's a better over though. 4 runs from that one. 4 for 7. Good shot, very well played. He loves that pull shot. It's hit the fence. That's a long boundary down there. Ricky Ponting loves him.
That's beautifully played. This pitch lends itself to that type of stroke, the horizontal bat shot on either side of the wicket. And if you know that the bounce is true, then you can go for that shot. When you're up against someone of Shoaib Akhtar's pace, and bounce is variable, that you get yourself into trouble. Hat-tricks are in the news this year. Wasim Akram, the Pakistan captain, already has 2. Michael Kasperovich is on the verge of one. Took 2 on the trot here today. They're just asking now for changing the ball. This is Michael Kasperovich. He knocked over Shoaib Akhtar, and then he got Mohammad Akram with the next ball. So he's on a hat trick when he gets back on the field with the ball in his hand. And in the opening day of the test match in Harare, Zimbabwe against Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe 3 wickets for no runs. And Nuan Zoysa has 3 for none with the hat-trick. First 3 balls of the second over, his first over in the innings. We thought yesterday it was a bit disconcerting for England to be 4 for 2 in their match being played in Johannesburg. How would you like to be 3 for 0?
Yes, he's bowled very well this year, Nuan Zoysa. He's about 6'9". He opens the bowling with Chaminda Vaas, and of course they've got Pramodia Vikramasinghe. The 3 of them have actually done very well, and this young man has benefited from the experience of Vaas. He's a left-arm fast bowler as well. What a start that is. 3 balls, 3 wickets in your first over. So you've got the top end. Can't do much better than that. And there was a little noise there, although they've got to be very careful, the Pakistan players behind the wicket there. They lost a bit of credibility down in Hobart for over-zealous appealing, and this may have been an example of that.
Might have flicked his helmet. This was the side of the helmet, perhaps.
Yes, there might have been might have been a little noise there, perhaps the shoulder, the helmet, somewhere around about, but it definitely wasn't the bat. So 1 ball to go in the over. 5 off it so far. Another short one, and no ball called again.
Well, Shoaib Akhtar's just getting into this quite well-known syndrome in bowling in Perth, where you bowl too short. You see this lovely bouncy pitch and the ball flying around fellas' ears, and you think that is absolutely marvellous, particularly if you don't see it very much on other pitches on which you bowl, and it drags you in, just sucks you in to bowl too short.
Well fielded at the end of the over, 4 for 86.
Short ball, quick ball, might be out, is out! Shoaib Akhtar has come back into the attack. The first ball that Tendulkar's faced when he's got a runner, he's been dismissed. Shoaib Akhtar, that was a very, very quick delivery, just under 150 k's per hour, took him by surprise, and he's on his way back. What an end, what a dramatic end to a magnificent knock from Sachin Tendulkar.
Bowled him out, sheer pace. It kind of had to happen, but 10 out of 10 for accuracy.
I think Knight himself has improved out of sight. That last delivery, 99.1 miles an hour.
Very quick from Shoaib Akhtar, an excellent over, and maiden from that speed step forward was gone. 100.2 miles an hour. Brilliant stuff. England 7 for 1. That has brought a lot of cheer from the crowds because Shoaib Akhtar has just broken that barrier. 100.1.
Cheer from the crowd. It's a sharp intake of breath from me, and I'm not stood 22 yards away from him. Wow.
Gibbs on 44. Boucher on strike. Oh, and there's a bouncer, and there's a big appeal for caught behind, and he's given him out. Given him out too. That's a beautiful delivery. Very fast ball. Boucher going for the hook shot. There was obviously a little deflection there. Perhaps it was the glove. See if the replay tells the story.
It'll be interesting to see exactly what height the ball went through. I think Mark Boucher's quite interested to see what height that ball went through.
It's an interesting one. I suppose the question one would ask is, when he hit it, was it shoulder height? And, well, if it had continued its path, just looking there, it probably would have been above the shoulder height. So really, a little bit unlucky, I think, is probably the way to describe that dismissal. 14 of 26 balls. South Africa now 74 for 2. Heckenstein, the new batsman. Shoaib Akhtar. Oh, and a Yorker first ball. Fast delivery as well. 150.7. Right, let's have a look at this one again. A contentious decision, this one. Let's see if we can pick up. But before we do that, let's have a look at this this delivery. Was it slipping down the leg side? Bit of reverse swing there. Just nipping down the leg side. Good ball, though.
The key here is to watch exactly what height the ball is once it gets to Mark Boucher. Is it above shoulder height in normal standing position? Oh, pretty good call by the umpire, I would say. It's very hard from square on at 150 kilometers an hour to judge that perfectly.
Oh, he's clean bowled him. That's beautiful bowling. Benkenstein really just inside that one a little bit. It looked as if it came back from outside off stump. That's Mr. Benkenstein. Well, he wouldn't enjoy that one too much, I'm sure. No one likes to see their son get bowled out. However, it happens to all dads from time to time, no doubt. The Pakistanis are loving this. That was a good delivery. Came back from just outside off stump and just nicked the stumps. Let's have a look. See that little bit of movement back there? Just beat the outside edge. He was on the crease a little bit. Perhaps would have been a little bit more positive with that defensive shot. Good bowling though. Shoaib Akhtar gets another wicket. South Africa 74 for 3. On strike. Well bowled right up there in the block hole again. Klusner on the back of a bit of a bad run. Needs some runs.
Maybe he saw the 144 a little bit better than the 122 from Venkatesh Prasad the other day. Certainly South Africa needs Lance Klusner to get some runs here now. This is the delivery. Good length. I think the key here was the length from Shoaib Akhtar. Stay down a little bit. But that's the sort of length from this wicket that's been really difficult to get away.
Yes, you're right. That did stay down a little bit, and you can see by his reaction there, and certainly that replay from sideways on showed that. Right, there's one ball to go. Klusner on strike. He's had a few problems with his groin, hasn't he, Shoaib Akhtar? Right, Klusner's on strike. 2 slips in position. Tearing away again. Oh, bowling! Bowling! Beautiful delivery. Magnificent bowling, Shoaib Akhtar. Absolutely spot on target and furiously fast. He's brought this place alive. Not easy. You let these Pakistanis get a few wickets.
Once again, the length here is very, very good. I mean, that's the same length that got Dale Benkenstein early on.
Good reaction there, and well, look at that over. 3 wickets in the over. Lance Klusner out for a duck. 74 for 4. Wonderful over, and there was a little bit of swing in there as well. Right, this is the man, Shoaib Akhtar, who's made some quite big statements about what he's going to do to one or two of these Australians, and we'll see one thing, that is for sure, he'll bowl fast. I just hope he can keep control of it. Right, so Shoaib Akhtar now on his way to bowl his first ball in World Cup 2003. Oh, and a bouncer first up. Oh, what a delivery. A steepling delivery straight at the head of the striker, Matty Hayden. We got a little war in our hands here.
And the crowds loved it. Great take by Rashid Latif. He's very acrobatic. Shoaib is quick. Pressure on the batsman here. The slip cordon has been pushed back. This is not a loosener from Shoaib Akhtar. He's tested the pitch, and look at that ball taking off, and Rashid Latif really had to stretch for that take. Wonderful viewing.
Can't wait, can he? Can't wait to get at him. There we go again. Outside off stump, whistling through to the keeper. Hayden on strike, Shoaib Akhtar. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery, and pretty well left as well. 93.8 miles an hour. That's a very fast delivery. He's not taking too much time warming up here. And he's at him straight from the word go. Have a look at this.
Very accurate. That ball came back very sharply. Matthew Hayden was surprised a little with that kind of lift and the movement.
Yes, it nipped back off the seam, back into the left-hander. So a beautiful delivery, but pretty well played too by Hayden. Oh, he's got that away nicely. Just a little bit too straight. Hayden will be thinking about 2 here. This is a beautiful pitch, and it's a magnificent outfield as well. Lovely day in Joburg. Oh, that's a good line, and again, pretty quick delivery. It's a good start by Shoaib. Up. That's a magnificent delivery. 95 miles an hour. It's 9 for none. One target pitched outside leg stump. Half-hearted appeal. Not out. Well, I see that one thing hasn't changed, mate. As far as extras are concerned, Pakistan are letting them go again. A few wides, although I think they've behaved on the no ball front so far. But over the years they've been a little naughty in terms of wides and no balls. And of course it does create a problem for them because it slows things down and they don't want to lose an over.
Yes, that'll be a big worry for Waqar Younis because they're known to be very slow with the over rates.
Good delivery on target and nicely played again away onto the onside, staying away from his offside just a little bit. A third slip is in position, so they fancy him in that area. Shoaib to Ponting. Oh, what a good delivery. He was jumping around all over the place. That was angled in as well.
Yes, you need to bowl straight to Ricky Ponting when he is just there at the crease, just come in. This was far too quick for the new batsman. Beaten for pace, beaten for bounce. The Pakistani bowlers would be wanting him to play across the line towards the onside. It was just a mid-on in place and finally the two men on the onside.
Oh, that's well left. It's a fast delivery, whistling through to the keeper. One of the things that you've got to be good at in the Pakistan side if you're a wicket, and that's getting off the ground.
Well, he's getting the ball to jump. Nicely judged by Ricky Ponting, but Rashid Latif really had to stretch himself once again to collect that one. Shoaib Akhtar is on fire here. Slowest ball 89.4, maintaining an average speed of 92. Well, this is extremely explosive stuff.
Down to fine leg. Just the single. Quite right. 15 for 1. He's played and missed again. 3 runs off the over, 15 for 1.
The man that all the world of cricket loves to see, Sachin Tendulkar. Well, we heard from Sunny before that maybe Sachin is due for a big knock. Sachin Tendulkar faces his first delivery from Shoaib Akhtar. He's bowling from the other end, of course. He had a lot of problem bowling from commentator box end, the south end as such. But here he is now, doing the maestro himself. Fantastic delivery, folks. That's amazing. Exactly the same delivery. Illustrated Stephanie. Fireworks here for Shoaib Akhtar. He is delighted. That is a very, very special match in this cricket. I've been waiting to see him all day, and this young man has produced the perfect delivery.
98 not out, Tendulkar. Short ball, quick ball, right out, is out. Shoaib Akhtar has come back into the attack. The first ball that Tendulkar has faced when he's got a runner, he's been dismissed.
It is the end of Sachin, and it's a beginning for Shoaib.
Well, that might be out of the air. Shoaib Akhtar has got the big wicket there. Sachin Tendulkar. Oh, a ball. Yes, he's given him. He's given him. Oh, Sachin's out. Sachin's gone.
couldn't get onto the front foot, got him onto the back foot, done him in leg.
Sachin had a century in Chennai, lost the game. Sachin had a century in Rawalpindi, India lost the game. Sachin made a run, India lost the game most of the time. हमारे भगवान को तुमने बुरा कह दिया. आप पूजा करो, भाई वो मेरा भगवान तो नहीं है ना.
What a delivery that is. It's taken. Oh, he's bowled it. Oh, he's knocked him over. What a ripper. Ole Vidal gone.
Hello and welcome once again to Super Spells. This is the program where we talk about the art of bowling, and it's bowling in New Zealand. Now, when you've taken 50 wickets in 7 test matches at 17 runs apiece, I think that qualifies you for talking about bowling in New Zealand. So what is it then, Wasim? That's what you did. You obviously like bowling against New Zealanders, but bowling in New Zealand as well.
The conditions, I think, I mean, they always had a great batting attack. It was just the conditions. Ball used to swing there a lot, and usually and all the time, all 5 days. And I remember my second test, my first 10-wicket haul was there when I was about 17 and a half in 1985. Since then, I think I had a love for New Zealand and their batsmen.
Well, it certainly worked for you. We're going to look at one of your former colleagues in the shape of Shoaib Akhtar. Now, this is the second test match, December 2003. We're at the Basin Reserve in Wellington. New Zealand 366. Shoaib took 5 for 48 in the first innings. Pakistan 196. And now New Zealand batting to make a considerable lead in their second innings over Pakistan. Enter Shoaib Akhtar.
That'll be close, and it's out. That was a lot quicker, 146. Vincent has caught LBW, and it's 8 for 1.
Well, it's a little similar to where he tried to hit that delivery in the first innings, to be honest. I'll be interested in the line of it, whether it was going to actually go on and hit. It has to straighten a bit. It's hit him on the back pad. I think it's probably a fair enough decision in that it was going to hit leg stump.
Now, big shout. Gone. Little glove. Jones is gone on the stroker stumps. Shoaib Akhtar picks up his second wicket of the innings. Nasty lifting delivery down the leg side, and Jones is out of here.
Sure is. He's got to go because this extra pace and bounce. He thought about ducking it at the first split second, then wanted to ride it and tried to play at the delivery and ended up just getting a little glove down the leg side. Disappointment for Jones.
Gone. Absolutely gone there, Mark Richardson, just flailing away. So just as I say, Akhtar has got 7 wickets, he now has 8, and Richardson lured into trying to boost the scoring rate. New Zealand have lost their 4th.
Good pace. Richardson trying that favourite shot of his, the cut shot, but it was just a bit too quick. Faint edge to Mohan Khan. Bowled him. Magnificent delivery. It was a little inside edge. It just flicked the leg stump. And Styrus a bit aggressive with that first delivery. Has dragged one on here, and Akhtar is on a hat-trick.
Unbelievable stuff for Shoaib Akhtar. He fired that one through at 150 kilometres per hour. First up, imagine copping that. And Styrus tries to hit it through extra cover. Inside edge back onto leg stump. Only one bail removed, but one is enough. Shoaib Akhtar will back himself to bowl full and straight, get an LBW or a bowled. And it'll be very quick. Now I think Craig McMillan knows that he's going to have to get his bat involved here. This will be full and straight. Oh, man. Well, he used his bat, and he had to. That was right on, middle and off.
See, you can see his field changing position here to Hart. Now he was dismissed in the first innings. Through him, bowled.
Yeah, simple as that. It's another great piece of bowling, in-swinging Yorker. Hart had no idea this time. He's yorked himself, essentially. And New Zealand lose their 9th wicket. The carnage continues. Well, well, well. Akhter picks up his 5th. He's got 5 for 30 now. It's a good piece of bowling, isn't it? Late in-swing. What a great spell for Pakistan this is.
Oh, and he's got another. He has got another repeat. Very full, coming inside from outside the off stump. Around the bat, underneath, 6 wickets, Shoaib Akhtar. Butler out.
Well, absolutely extraordinary session. Really is. 6 for 30. This man has just been superb. Late in swing again. Butler had no idea. Gee, we have been treated.
Pakistan winning an extraordinary test match by 7 wickets. The man of the match, absolutely undoubtedly, Shoaib Akhtar. New Zealand 366 and 103. Shoaib Akhtar 6 for 30, and that scorching spell of fast bowling, seeing New Zealand lose their last 7 wickets for just 8 runs, and those the last 2 wickets, the vicious in-swinging Yorkers. Match figures of 11 for 78, and that's why he got the Man of the Match award. In Pakistan, 196, 277 for 3, Yusuf Yohana 88, Inzamam 72. Well, that's what I call a pretty useful test match, because Shoaib Akhtar has done it fantastic. He has blasted New Zealand away. Inzamam and Yusuf getting the runs to finish the match, but it's because your strike bowler has done the job.
That's why they say fast bowlers win the games. So win the test match, and Shoaib Akhtar is definitely a pedigree as far as fast bowling concerned, a top pedigree if he's disciplined and if he's into his mood, where he runs in every ball, and he can be lethal and he can be devastating, and showed in his spell that the guy is a top bowler.
There is almost a fascination about watching a great fast bowler like Shoaib Akhtar, as indeed it was like watching Wasim Akram. Just as well we're in the safety of the studio.
Can be afforded by Shoaib Akhtar because of his pace.
Now this is going to be out. This is a poor stroke. And is good piece of bowling. The fill-in captain Craig McMillan with Stephen Fleming back at the hotel, not feeling so great. Has not helped his team, McMillan. Jacob Oram, the big left-hander, bowls right hand, medium pace. And he's got a great strike rate in terms of batting. That's just a cracker. Well, you can see the celebration happening here at the National Stadium, and rightly so, because this is a ripper. The classic Yorker from Shoaib Akhtar, and Jake Oram, all 6'6" of them. Got to get the bat down a bit earlier than that, pal.
No, he never looked really comfortable, Oram. He's trapped in the crease for almost every decision.
Robbie Hart is the new man in. Mr. Bishop and I are smiling. Well, that was a little bit too quick first up for Robbie Hart. Just to get that straight. Cranking up to 100. Getting there, aren't we, Ian?
Just has 2 slips. I think it's just a matter of survival now for Hart. Gully may not go straight.
It's off the glove and gone. Will be given. The umpire's finger goes up. He almost wanted to walk in a rather apologetic frame of Robbie Hart. You can't blame him. He said that shorter one, just the previous delivery, but this one actually wasn't really above shoulder height. It was a cracker. Nip back at pace. Not a lot else Robbie Hart could do.
Yes, got him this time. Making room, and that you, I'm afraid, can't do against the quality and pace of Shoaib Akhtar.
Well, it was only a matter of time, wasn't it? The quick Yorker on the stumps. It may not have been a Yorker, but it was way up there in the block hole. It might have wrecked the stump too as well. I know what it did. It wrecked his aspirations of any tail-end wag. So the 8th wicket down, 92 runs on the board. This is how it happened, full and quick. Gives himself a bit of room, and the stump gets broken too as well. 92 for 8.
7th over. Things have been meandering along a bit, and Kev's picked up 1 or 2 wickets. But he doesn't worry about this, because this is another one on target. That is a cracker. Just had the feeling it was always going to happen with Walker. But tentative to get forward, and you can't blame Walker. That is a ripper. Just started to hug back into the right-handers off stump. As Amir Sahel had was keeper.
Look at that. 5 wickets. Runs per over, 1.592. There it is. Number 6. And these are the best bowling figures at National Stadium, Karachi. And the Pakistanis, they have won the first one-day international against the New Zealanders very comprehensively and very easily.
Richard Lockwood, statistician extraordinaire, has jumped out of his chair, because it's not only the best figures here on the ground, he's taken that back off Wasim Akram, but it's the best figures ever by a Pakistani bowler against New Zealand. Congratulations, Pakistan, and especially to Shoaib Akhtar.
National Stadium, Karachi. Pakistan have won the